Don't know how I'm going to get my way through all of it though, because it is huge. We got the goods from Mike's. So we've arrived back in an apartment after a very long day out and about, which was great. And we've got the goods. Look at that, a whole box full of stuff. You know, when you're walking around Boston, one thing that's interesting is you see these boxes everywhere. Dozens and dozens of people in a single day I've seen with this exact box. Does that mean it's good? I don't know, because a lot of those, probably 99% of those people would have been just like me. Tourists, and maybe not locals. It definitely seems to split opinions, this place. I've had a lot of comments from people saying, go there, get the cannoli. A lot of people saying it's just for tourists and it's rubbish. I would like to know your opinion in the comments. But whatever the case, we're going to try them. So, if I can ever open the string on the box. Actually, that's a good question. Maybe I need some scissors. It's well wrapped. I think we got it. Oh my god. The thing is, I think I'm going to need a fork for some of these things. Definitely the jam raspberry cake thing. So, we have got 3 items. We're not going to be able to eat all this because it's a lot of stuff. We have got a Boston cream pie donut. We've got a raspberry cake. And we have got a pistachio cannoli. Which is the big thing that everybody said to go there for. So here we go. This is the Boston cream pie donut. Filled with cream inside, chocolate on top, and donutty texture. That's pretty decent. The donut dough is maybe a little bit dry. But yeah, it's alright. Things filled with cream are usually not my go-to, and I probably wouldn't choose this specifically at a dessert lineup. We only got it because, well, cream pie. We're in Boston, and that is the thing to get. Or one of the things to get. Oh my god, this is giant. Look at that. I don't even know where to start with this. Look at the size of the thing. It's got lots of raspberry stuff on top. Then it's got some kind of like caramel icing layer. Then like a raspberry sponge at the bottom. This is huge and epic and probably quite messy. I'm going to like cut off like a side of it or something. Oh, looking at it like that, you can see all the layers, look. That's more like it for me. That's more like my thing. As someone who loves strawberry jam and raspberry jam, this hits a spot for me. I don't know how I'm going to get my way through all of it though, because it is huge. I actually really enjoyed that, and I will come back to it, I think. Very, very nice. I like that a lot. But now, it's time for the piece de resistance. There you have it. This thing right here is the reason people go to Mike's. This is the reason people eat pastries and sweet things in Boston. This is a cannoli. You can get them on all different types of flavours, as I showed in the footage from the shop. We chose pistachio because Tekka really likes it. And I'm curious. Yeah, pistachio is very Italian. Again, I'm going to cut this. Like, there's just too much cakes here to eat myself.
I don't think you can cut it. You have to bite it.
Let's see. Let's try this thing. All right, so it's an absolute fact that cream in the middle is delicious. The cream that they put in this, ricotta, I think it is. Ricotta cream is delicious. But the pastry around it is the type of pastry that I tend not to like, ever, no matter what it's on. But I can appreciate this and I understand why people like it. Here it is inside, look at that. That white stuff there is like a ricotta cream. That tells me it's not ricotta.
I don't know if it is, to be honest.
But it kind of tastes like the stuff you get in cheesecake a little bit, so I think it might be, I don't know.
Oh yeah, ricotta or mascarpone.
See?
The traditional one, but I don't know what that one is.
I think they're all the same. So, yeah, that ricotta cream in the middle is very, very good and tasty, delicious. If it was me choosing myself, I probably would not get the pistachio one. I think I would prefer just the plain ricotta. Or the original, I don't know what you want to call it, right? But yeah, I'm not a massive fan, to be honest, of that pastry texture. But anyway, I know why people like this. I can get it. We did get one from Bova's, but to be honest, it wasn't my favourite thing. So maybe, I think, listen, cannolis aren't my thing, right? But I do like that creamy stuff in the middle. In fact, I'm going to scoop some out on its own with no pastry. And hopefully no pistachio as well. Definitely ricotta. It's cheesecake. So, there you have it. We have tried everything that Boston has to offer, basically. That's not true. There's a lot more food options in Boston, and you could spend a lot of time going around the city and eating all the best food. We've just sampled a little bit of it around the edges. But yeah, Mike's stuff, I can understand why people like it. I really like that raspberry cake. I'm going to eat more of that. But otherwise, yeah, if you're coming to Boston, I recommend checking out the Italian district, the North End. There's a lot of good food there. If you like Italian food in general, there's so much. And for that alone, it's worth coming if you're a foodie. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you are enjoying this series so far. From Boston, but it doesn't end in Boston. We've got so much more to cover. Boston has been a bit of an amuse-bouche, if you like. From Boston, very soon in the near future, we will be flying over to the West Coast, starting in Los Angeles, heading to Palm Springs, San Diego, driving along the border towards Phoenix and Arizona, and then from Arizona, we're going to be heading to some of the most spectacular places, like the Grand Canyon, like Monument Valley in Utah, and then we're going to be heading finally to Las Vegas. All of that will be appearing on my channel every single Sunday, and I'm very grateful you've been along for the ride so far. So thank you, keep watching, and I've got one special announcement, something new I want to try, and I'm sharing with you right now, okay? Because social media, especially YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and all the rest of it, they've become very narrow in that you can really only post one interest topic at a time, because otherwise the algorithm gets a bit loco, okay? So, where is a place where I can be more free to express myself, to share whatever I want? And the only logical answer to that right now is on an email newsletter. So I have launched a new email newsletter called Sean's Big Ideas. There will be a link down below, totally free to join, and it's a place where I'm going to be a bit more free to share some of my thinking and thoughts, some of my lessons from the road, some snippets of things I've learned from other amazing people and stories that I've read from books and all the rest of it. So if you're interested in following me there, sharing big ideas every single week with you guys in my newsletter, make sure you join up below. There'll be a link, subscribe, and I would love to see you over there. Anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. It's so fun to share these road trips in America with you. It's been amazing, and I look forward to sharing the rest of the journey and the story so far, all right? Thanks again, and I hope you're having a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever time of day it is, wherever you are in the world. Take care.